I do get time to myself. I am very much a morning person. I love to set my alarm for earlier than our girls typically wake up so that I can start my day oftentimes with a quiet coffee. Just the other day, it was the perfect morning weather, and I sat outside with my coffee and our dog, and it was delightful. So those moments, I love starting my day in sort of that quiet where you get to start it on your own terms.
Yeah.
That really starts the day off on the right foot. But yeah, in terms of juggling, I think we have embraced the fact that we are in a constant state of chaos, and I don't know if we're thriving in it, but we're surviving in it. And for now, that's okay. It's one of the many, many reasons why I love him so much. I think that he had, just in his own household, his mom was an outstanding example of a strong, independent woman. And still to this day, I tell everybody, I wish I had the traveling abilities of my mother-in-law. It's those traits that I think helped him understand that women can be sort of a strong force, and that although they're no longer together, his parents were very much a partnership in how they functioned. And it was a team effort. And so I think that he had that example at home, and he has taken that into his adult life. And he uses that as an example of how he shows me respect and love every single day. I hope they are interested in sports. We have gotten them involved just through activities at home, like the Print Pals. We've gotten them involved in arts and crafts. We do some gymnastics at home, which is questionable, but they also go to gymnastics class. I Irish danced when I was growing up, so we hope to sort of transition them into doing some opportunities like that. And then they will also do the normal start of soccer, where they run around like the Peanuts gang and they all chase the ball. So we'll introduce them to everything. I always tell everybody Jason is more well-rounded than people think. He was in competition jazz band and can play the saxophone. So he was like very well-rounded. The jock, the musician, he's got it together. But I think that we will hopefully introduce our girls to sports, and I'm very much hoping they want to get involved in sports. But if they don't, Jason can help them musically. I can support them in other ways. So no matter what they choose to do, whatever their activity of choice is, we'll be happy. But I am hoping it's athletics. We are really just trying to, first of all, we stay surrounded by family and friends. So we keep the people around us very close to us. And then it really just, we make sure that anything that we're doing, that they feel supported by their family and friends, and then also not really putting them in any places of privilege. So trying our best to make sure that when they grow up and they turn 16, they will be driving a lemon. We can't let them we can't let them have a hand-me-down car at this point. You're not getting dad's Cybertruck as your hand-me-down. You will be driving just a basic model, hopefully having to roll the windows down with a crank. I want them to experience that. So those are the things we will do to humble our children. They are very similar in their values, like their core values and how they are as people. They're kind, they're generous, they're loving. But then personality-wise, they have different, I would say somewhat different senses of humor. And then what they like, their likes and dislikes are very different. Jason is flip-flops and the t-shirt that someone gave him kind of guy, and Travis is the designer, has to sort of be completely put together, and I can deeply appreciate that because it's not me.